Subscribe to Knowledge Reality TV and press the bell icon and never miss updates from our channel. Hi and welcome to Knowledge Reality TV. A German newspaper, DW, has said that Pakistan has taken the risk of losing the Arabs and their alliance because of Kashmir's new policy. Moreover, he writes about how Pakistan will lead the Islamic world under Beijing, which will be supported by China. Saudi Arabia is not happy with Pakistan fraternizing with countries like Iran, Turkey, and Malaysia, which are rivals to Riyadh's leadership of the Muslim world. That's why Saudis is now threatening to expel 4 million Pakistani workers in Saudi Arabia. The visit of Pakistan's army chief to Saudi Arabia makes it clear that Pakistan does not want to deteriorate relations with Saudi Arabia. However, Saudi Arabia has settled matters with Israel. Also, Mossad has now come to Arab countries. Pakistan does not want to deteriorate relations with Saudi Arabia but cannot tolerate Arab pressure. Now China and Russia have decided to create a new bloc that can protect the interests of all Muslims. So, whenever a Muslim country is being attacked, they could fight with them and thereby safeguard their sovereignty. Since there have been many attacks in Syria, Libya, Afghanistan and Iran so far which greatly suffered these countries. Hence China wants to reduce the influence of the United States and NATO all over the world because NATO is always being used against Muslims. China believes that if all Muslim countries build its own army, while Pakistan leads it from the front because it is a nuclear power, it will greatly reduce US pressure on Muslims and will ultimately benefit China and Russia. It should be noted that independent analysts within the United States and Europe, who are not under any influence, argued that Mohammed bin Salman's decision-making is devastating because it is full of emotions and there is very little element of wisdom in his decisions-making. With its ties with India on the upswing, the Saudis would like to avoid raising the Kashmir issue. There is nothing to be gained from doing this and the sure price to be paid in its relations with New Delhi. Hence, Riyadh has repeatedly refused to call a high-level meeting on Kashmir at the OIC. Also, India would have invaded Pakistan if China had not invaded India in Ladakh, and at that time, the military bases of Israel and the United States would have been established in Ladakh. Now China and Russia think of creating a new bloc. However, Saudi Arabia is a major obstacle in that, as Saudi Arabia has more influence on the Muslim world. As now, all the Arab countries are more inclined towards Israel. That is why it is very important to create a new bloc.